He's on the roof. 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 It's giving me.
Okay, so here's the idea. So what we do is we take the exact same settings that we have now, but we alter certain things like the HUD and things like that, so you don't know where you're at and you don't know what's happening around the map. And then we stick with the hardcore element of no teams, and we don't focus on team limits and things like that right now. We focus more on like just leaving it unadulterated, and then if it becomes a problem, we can focus on that.
Okay.
But basically, this is my idea, and your idea, and everybody else who's in this. It seems like it would be really fucking awesome if like I could come on a Friday and be like, okay, I'm doing the wipe on the main server, and the modded server, and I'm gonna play with my friends. I'm gonna do this stuff, and we know what this experience is like, and we've been building towards it, and we've been tuning it, and we've been, getting it balanced and tuned, and figuring out exactly how to make it the best experience we can. And then if we just stripped away some of those things and put it in the hardcore mode, we would have a very similar experience. But I could say on Friday I'm playing wipe here on the main 2x server, and then on Tuesday I'm playing. If by Tuesday I get to that point where I'm like, okay, well, my wipe's over, I've lost this wipe, I didn't control or whatever your reason is for why you would stop playing the wipe, then you can just hop right into a fresh wipe on Tuesday for the hardcore server. And it would be virtually the same thing in a lot of ways, but because it's hardcore and because we don't know what the map is before we go for it, and we could even do things like just run proc gen maps where it automatically randomly picks a map for us, and we don't really necessarily care about what monuments are expected to be there or not, because it's all about let it be what it is, let it be random, let it be the journey of that wipe, and just have this other experience. And then Friday rolls around again, and if you didn't succeed or survive through, well, guess what, you got a fresh wipe again on the server that we've been playing this whole time. And I think we could go through this like Friday Tuesday cycle. And if we had a lot of people in our community just jumping in, like kind of riding the wave of both of those, we could just build like this huge momentum. And I think both experiences would be great for their own reasons, but also specifically the hardcore wipe would be this awesome new thing that I think we could draw on a lot of other players. And I don't know, I think it would be awesome. What do you think?
I think it sounds good.
Bad weekly podcast, please.
A different wipe day. Like I said, I think having a Tuesday or Wednesday wipe day would be really good for some people.
Yeah.
And I think making sure that we don't mess with the hardcore experience too much would be good. I think that's a big draw to that after playing it. It's a big experience not knowing what's going on with the map.
Yeah, I feel like the core concept for the Tuesday wipe and the hardcore server would be, it is hardcore, and there's going to be specific differences about how it feels, and that's what we're going for. We want like our quality of life stuff and the things that we've spent a lot of time developing to be there, but we don't want it to somehow change the hardcore experience to the point of where it's not the same thing anymore. So basically things like accelerator rates at 2x, and that type of balance, and then having just some basic quality of life stuff like the info panel when you join that tells you and that sort of thing. But otherwise I think like we just make it awesome, we evolve it from there. But I would really love to be able to have a wipe every like 3 to 4 days and just have that new wipe experience.
That'd be great.